too.
Yeah. Who added the Lakers?
Mm-hmm. And Shaq's son, maybe. Let me see. Sharif, maybe. Here you got. Also, the link is ready. I can post the link.
Or it should be ready in a second, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Who added the Lakers?
Mm-hmm. Like I did, but we are now live.
Every time I listen to this Kendrick album, bro, it's a different song that I like every time. Like now,
for me, it's a different song I like each and every time I listen to it. First, it was We Cry Together. The second time, it was what was the other one? Savior.
Savior's my favorite now, bro.
That I don't care what nobody say. I can replay that song 100 times. I would never get afraid of that. Baby came in the back with his voice all screechy. That shit hard. Happy for me? Yeah, that shit tough. Really? Are you happy? Smile in the face.
What you call it growing on me too? Motherfucking shit. What's the Kodak song?
Oh, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cause you don't. That's not a song you expect him to make.
Oh God.
Well, no, he get ignorant. Like we talk about, his ignorant shit is some of the best shit he made.
God. Like
that's
N95 is like a beat I wouldn't expect him to rap over ever.
That's a Kanye West beat.
I swear to God, it sounds like Pierre made that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, because that nigga, they said that nigga be in a studio making his own ad libs. When he say something, he say
yeah, you ugly as fuck.
They had that nigga looking like an artist on that piano, bro, when he had his hair in a bun.
Yeah,
that nigga look like a straight.
It's funny because man, just recording in the phone again. See if it works.
What's going on?
No. Let me post this link. You out of pocket. Stuck in a what? You out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
So 18. You stuck.
Are we live?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Why? We just opened it up like 2 minutes ago though.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we ain't start talking yet. For real.
Oh.
I was waiting to post this link.
This shit hard.
I forgot. I ain't know what he was saying to the middle. I ain't looked up the lyrics for that yet. He was running away from the niggas in the alleyway, bro.
Yeah.
And then that song. When the other, I don't know. You think another music video is gonna come out?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, that's the next one. They did a whole showing for that.
Okay, I was waiting for that to. He did like a little thing in a Paris like fashion thing yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
It wasn't like a real performance. It's just like a cool sit down type of shit. But I gotta watch it. I ain't watching it yet.
What was he performing? What was it? Count Me Out. That's another one.
That's a Kanye song. That has Kanye written up with the church choir.
Yeah, the church choir. Yeah.
What's the other one? Can't Please Everybody. He just said that the whole song.
Even United.
Yes.
That's one of the coldest intro songs I've ever heard.
Yeah, United in Grief is cold. I went and got me a therapist. I can debate on my theories and sharing it. Whoa. That echo shit he did. That shit so hard.
I like the piano in the background.
Yep.
Bro, you got Father Time.
Yeah, Father Time is deep. Father Time is very deep. Purple Hearts. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I listened to Purple Hearts more than I have.
Yeah, no, I probably ain't listened to that song that much.
Yeah. Oh, Die Hard. Die Hard is a great song.
He said, what did he say? I've been going through some 1,855 days.
Yeah.
I've been going through some.
Be afraid.
What is it mentioned the miniskirt? And then what's another one? Oh, Worldwide Steppers. When he changed that beat, bro, that's like my favorite part.
Yeah.
I wish he keep those beat like the beats he kept in Worldwide Steppers in the middle, that slow jazzy hip hop beat. But if you want that type of music, you listen to Untitled Unmastered. That's what that is.
Ooh. The nigga. I think this is the second best album. I personally.
Yeah. It's better than Damn to me. It's tied with Mad City. Mad City shit. Yeah. That's hard. Because Mad City, it was like 20 songs, but all of them were good songs.
All of them were good. Love one of these bucket-headed hoes. No way. That shit's so hard, bro.
We ain't gonna get another album from him for 18 years.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Blake, shut up.
You like Blake like that Future.
Yeah, man.
That Future. Blake like them rappers that treat women bad, you know, like Future.
Like that shit, Blake.
He ain't say nothing now, did he?
Y'all always saying that. That's not all that man be talking about, bro.
That's all I'm talking about, bro. That's why I can't listen to that toxic ass shit. We gonna disrespect women as much as possible. I want to listen to that bullshit, man.
I was in the club, 50 women deep.
Kendrick wasn't doing a good job respecting women in that. What's that song?
Man, that's one song. And that's a top 10 song.
My sister don't like that. My sister don't like that song either.
Huh?
I like it.
Don't like that song either.
I like the song, but the premise is kind of.
But it's the reality of it, though. That's like reality. Niggas can call it toxic, but it's literally that song is reality, whether they want to believe it or not.
What's your reality? Your reality.
Right,
I don't know.
We're finna get into this content. Blake, no, see, your audio, so let me say something real quick. Your audio is choppy. So like just make sure that when you're talking, make sure we're not talking over you, like completely. Like make sure you have your spot to talk.
Or use your mic.
Yeah, you might want to do that next episode because your audio is like, yeah, you really have to watch your audio.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see something.
People like, what the fuck they finna talk about basketball?
They got an animal in his room.
Where the basketball talk at? We out of pocket.
We can talk about something until we come back.
Only animal in my presence is you, girl.
I'm not in your presence though.
When I come back to St. Louis next week, I'm coming back. I think that because I know Blake said you're gonna be out of town. When are you gonna be out of town, Blake?
We leave Friday and come back Sunday.
Okay, yeah, I think we can do something. Y'all want to do something like I actually leave the 6th. Y'all want to do something like that Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that?
Sound good to me.
Well, Blake, I think Carl have work.
Yeah, I can. No, it depends. I probably can
figure something out.
Yeah.
As long as it's like in the
damn, what you fighting? You fighting somebody behind the scene?
I got a bear in the closet, nigga.
No,
I was pulling up that because I need to get another whatchamacallit for that damn mic.
All right. Make sure you are like completely clear of space when you finna talk. I don't care if you even type something in the chat, say I got a point to get off. I really don't. We just can't talk over you.
Okay. We're live. My bad.
Oh, nigga, I don't care. We cuss all the time, but still, if that's your sign, then I'll let you go. All right. Let me hit record here. So first thing I want to say is I want to apologize. Fuck it, I ain't apologizing to you niggas. Y'all proved me wrong the other day, but I'm gonna still stand on what I said about the whole. Y'all see the thumbnail, the whole Jaden Ivey Cade thing. Y'all were right about that. I didn't see it coming. A lot of shit in this draft, though. I did. What was the first curveball in this draft? Like, what was the first thing y'all saw? Like, what was it? The Paulo thing? Were y'all that surprised by it, or was it something else?
Sacramento not trading that pick.
Yeah, and they ended up getting your boy Keegan Murray with it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Paulo going number 1 for me.
Yeah. I think that surprised me a bit because we did talk a lot about how that top 3 was like really interchangeable between Paulo and Chet and Jabari. Honestly, it surprised me that Jabari like didn't go first because for a lot of people made it seem like if you pass on Jabari, you like fucking played yourself, right? Like that was the entire thing. So that was only surprise, but I can see Banchero. Like it's not about me not thinking he'll be successful in Orlando or me not thinking he'll be a fit in Orlando because I still do. I just think Jabari Smith is probably a better prospect than Paulo because I like what he brings to the table defensively a little bit more. And I think if he is that guy that you wanted to turn into like what Jonathan Isaac should have been, then I think you could have went with him. But it wasn't like I can't believe they went and picked this nigga first overall type thing. Like it wasn't that at all. So I was a little surprised by the Paulo thing. I also, like Blake mentioned, I was surprised by the Kings not trading that pick because there were a lot of offers on the table. But it's still a good pickup. I think Blake, you predicted Keegan Murray going to Sacramento if they didn't end up trading him.
Yeah, he did.
I figured they would take him. If not Keegan Murray, probably Ben Mather.
Yeah.
Probably at least a wing because they sure don't need any more guards.
Oh God,
Ben Matthews, what a guy.
Yeah. Well, I just saw the clip the hell of people were talking about. I think what do you do? Touch the cheerleader on accident or some shit like that?
I ain't see that. I was talking about something else. What was that, Ty? I ain't see
it was
that.
A clip like during a tournament where that nigga he was celebrating. He accidentally touched the cheerleader's chest area, and he got in trouble for it.
The
but
chest, kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about him saying he doesn't have to prove he's better than people in the league. He was saying you got to prove you better than me. I'm like, nigga, bro, calm down.
He said that about LeBron, didn't he?
Yeah, he was he was talking about LeBron, but he was talking about just players in general in the NBA too. I'm like, nigga, calm down. You go to the league and they go clamp your ass, you gonna be feeling stupid.
I love that.
I don't know how I feel about it because to me there's a limit to your confidence. So if your thing is I'm gonna come in and try to show up the top dog, right? So there's an approach to it. You don't disrespect them. So you can say you want to be competitive with the motherfucker and go in and go at him. But you don't disrespect him by saying he got to show me he better than me. Like, no, when Kobe was doing the Jordan shit, he was just saying he wasn't scared to go play against him. That's what he was saying, right? That wasn't me saying, "Oh, I'm like that nigga got to show me."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's actually Now that you mentioned that is hella disrespectful. You got to show you better than me.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not like he's saying, "Oh, LeBron sucks. LeBron ain't this." He just saying, man, he just confident in himself. And I like that. I like that confidence. Y'all just want everybody. Oh, LeBron, you're so amazing. LeBron, you're amazing. Y'all want everybody to bow down to LeBron.
How we do it?
Oh, LeBron, I love you, LeBron.
Shut your goofy ass up, nigga. But like I said, I get it. Carl, you'll never forget. I don't know if you forgot this. We had a argument about this once in high school. We was in the turf with Wesley. I don't know if you remember saying it. Somebody said some shit like, we're talking about 1v1s. I forgot who was in there with us. And they were like, I think I said, you got to go 1v1 against B-Wade. Niggas, some niggas said, you got to have that mentality that you better than him. I'm like, nigga, to me, there's a somebody said that dumb shit. To me, I forgot.
No, it wasn't
me, you, Wesley, and somebody else in the turrets at CBC, and he said that shit.
Who said that? No, it wasn't Jaden. It was somebody that said that.
Somebody said that. I forgot who.
I don't think they were serious though. Were they serious?
Somebody said it, and I remember me and Wesley looked at each other and started laughing like this nigga. And this nigga, no, the nigga was actually serious.
Gotta have that mentality. You better than him.
Nah, bro, because that's how you get fucked up, nigga. Like if you're gonna be like that, then at least. If you're gonna be like that, just say some shit like, "I can't wait to go play him," or "I want to go in there."
Don't. Because if you lose, you go look stupid.
Yeah, and LeBron's gonna go at you. Like LeBron's gonna try to embarrass you. That's just how it's going to end up being. And he's gonna talk shit, and it's gonna hurt.
I can't believe that nigga said he got to prove you better than me. That's some wild shit.
That's some wild shit. Say the nigga who got 4 rings.
Confidence, man.
There's a thin line. You can have confidence and not say dumb shit.
This nigga ain't even dribble the NBA basketball. Yeah, you said it to it. You saying that to goddamn vets in the league.
Yeah.
Who done been in the league as long as you has been born? Nigga? Come on.
Facts. And it's not even the point. The nigga, I'm not trying to take away from him, but like you weren't even the first overall pick. Like, I don't know. Like that's I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying it's like that's a lot to say to a nigga that's got 4 rings. That you got it. And then, like I said, there's a difference between being confident and being stupid. And he flirted that line. Now, first game against LeBron, you finna get embarrassed. It was gonna happen anyway, but he gonna hunt your ass out and he gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. Did somebody ask him a question? Did he just flat out say that?
I don't know. But I don't know. Somebody probably asked him a question.
That's the weird thing about
you know how they do. They'll just take you ask them a completely different question, and then they'll just take that and like warp it into something else. But
well, they can't morph that. He said what he said.
That nigga said it.
I get what you're saying though,
and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I want to because you know how the quotes be on Instagram or wherever social media. They just put the quote, but they won't necessarily put the whole clip of the question or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But his name Benedict. That's all I would say.
Your
name Benedict.
Damn, bro, I look terrible today. Anyway, I like him to about the pick or the team he went to. I like him in Indiana. I kind of had a tough time in the mock draft figuring out who Indiana should select. But I like him being on the wing. I think this kind of means they're going to trade away Buddy Hield. I think that's kind of a given at this point.
He's in Indiana.
Yeah,
go like that.
Right. they gonna put, it's about time that Buddy Hield gets on a contender, but I think it's good that you kind of push him away. He's not. It's like rough having him on these rebuilding teams now. He's too good of a shooter and all that. I don't know if it's gonna be the move. If that's the move that's gonna move him away, picking up Benedict Mathurin, but I think they should now just kind of clear space for him and to try to get more future assets if they're going to keep trying with this rebuild thing. But I like it. I think he's got a lot of space to improve. I like him and Halliburton together. It doesn't get in the way of Chris Duarte either. So I like the Mathurin pick. I think I had him going to Detroit. But back to that Jaden Ivey shit, I still don't see it. Are we going to ask him to go be I know he was kind of more like a combo guard, I guess, at Purdue. But I feel like playmaking is such a strong suit. Why limit? Like, why make him do something other than that? Why have him go next to Cade and just like ask him to alter his game? And go ahead. No, I'm saying, and I'm not completely done with Killian Hayes. Everybody swiped up my shit on Snapchat talking about, bro, if you need to let the Killian Hayes thing go. But I'm like, it's been 2 motherfucking years. We let the Knicks hold on to Frank Ntilikina for what, 4 or some shit like that.
I didn't let him. I knew his ass. I knew he was ass the second year. Look, and the Mavericks got him now. Look, and they ain't struggling. They struggle to get past the Warriors. Ain't got nobody else to score. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I liked. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. I mean, it wasn't. But y'all are right. Like, if he didn't go to Detroit, where would he have gone? Right? Like, I don't know. Shit, if you want to go put him, no, you couldn't put him in Portland. You couldn't go put him in New Orleans. Yeah, he would have slipped hellas. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like we can't let the dude that's talented slip so far down the waist.
I'm about to say, why not kind of alternate the playmaking? I know that's a big ass, but why not kind of just see how they get used to playing with each other and kind of alternate their playmaking ability they both have. That's a strong suit.
Yeah, that's true. But then it's like, damn, but weren't y'all gonna do that last year with Killian?
It ain't work out. It didn't satisfy their needs as an organization, Ty. I'm gonna say it to
you. So I guess it's just fuck Killian Hayes now. I just fuck this nigga.
I guess
no, it's not that. It's just saying he's not. No, it's not saying that. No,
they don't think that nigga. They don't think that nigga good enough.
Because think about it, you were a lottery pick guard, and you see 2 other guards the next 2 years get drafted. You sitting there like, damn,
couldn't be me.
Yeah.
I mean, it really couldn't be because I ain't getting drafted. But
you get drafted and they'll send you on the bench.
No, that's what I'm saying. though. It could be me because I ain't get drafted. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. But go ahead, Ty.
No, I think we just kind of brainstorming. Like, was there anything else? Dyson Daniels to New Orleans. How we feel about that one? I think I had him going to Indiana, but I like.
I don't care. No, I don't really care. I like Shaden Sharp though going to Portland.
Yeah. I think they out there they're really good at guard development. I mean, you just look at the guys they've obviously CJ McCollum. I mean, that's not saying it's one coach doing it, but like they have a great history developing scoring guards. Anthony Simmons, or whatever you say it. Damian Lillard, obviously, CJ. And it kind of waited a little bit for CJ to kind of hit his stride. Traded his ass, but still, they developed him. So they have Portland has a good history of scoring guards, and I think that's a solid fit for him. He'll definitely be coming off the bench, but he'll be a good piece if they decide to play him, because it's weird. It's kind of weird that him and Anthony Simmons were like in the same situation, right? I mean, Simmons didn't have anything to do with any college or anything, but he kind of came from high school, and that's all Portland kind of went off of. Same thing with Shaden Sharp. They're picking him based off of his high school performance. So it's kind of an interesting fact there. But
it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. I'm starting to think, is Dame? Are we both in agreeing that Dame is for sure thing Dame is going to get traded? Because I'm starting to think I don't know anymore. I'm being honest.
These niggas think they building around him.
That's what's confusing me. Like, do they think they're building around them, or are they just dumb? I don't know.
I think it's the latter.
Okay.
I think it's both. I think they're my bad, but go ahead.
Yeah. No, I just said I think it's the latter.
It could be both. I think they're building around him, but this isn't the best like package. Like, okay, you went and got Jeremy Grant. And I think there are more moves that are going to be made. I think Nurkic is still on the books right now. It doesn't he have a deal? Doesn't Yusuf Nurkic have something coming up free agency wise?
I'll let him go.
Yeah, like I don't know what he is right now, if he's unrestricted or not. I'm not even sure if he's a free agent. Hold up.
Man, okay, because like that goes along with like other players with the Nets and everything. Like, is it a possibility of sign and trade with Dame and Kyrie? Like, I don't know. I'm thinking of all type of shit.
Yeah.
In free agency, or even not even free agency. Dame's not a free agent, but I'm just thinking of stuff with the trading people that's still on a contract versus people that's free agents. Like, what trades could you make or whatever? I don't know. Because I don't know where Dame would go. Like, I don't know what other New York. I don't know.
Yeah. So he's going to be he's free agent. He's going to be a free agent. And so you're not going to get nothing for Yusuf Nurkic.
Bag of chips.
Unless I'm tripping. I got to go back and look. But they think they think in their minds that they genuinely are building around this nigga. Like they went and got Jeremy Grant, which is cool, but he's a cool complimentary piece. He's a dude that I would have been happy about that trade if they still had CJ McCollum. Because you know what I mean? So, but I don't. They think they are, but I'm just not.
Man,
I don't see it.
It could, because Dame could have been. I know why Dame wanted to stay. He wanted to be like Giannis or whatever, kind of hold it out and win a championship type thing like that. But they traded away the second best player on the team, so clearly that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty sure he kind of gave them kind of the blessing. Okay, you can trade him because I want to leave. I'm pretty sure that's why he got traded. He probably like, I'm gonna book out too, bro. So you can just go ahead and get traded too.
He said, "Hey, bro, I'm doing it.
I'm gonna go book out, bro. You know, you can get traded too. Oh, I can leave before you leave. You know, that's probably discussion they had. I'm being honest.
Hey,
I've never heard the term book out. That's something.
Book out. You never heard book out?
I haven't.
Am I saying this shit right? I don't even know. Then that do sound a little weird. Book out.
I don't know, but that's
in. Yeah.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
No, my bad. I'm looking at this Blazers trade when it moved CJ. Was getting they traded. They got Josh Hart, Satoransky, Nikhil Alexander, or Walker Alexander. I know it made something happen with Utah after that because I think they got Joe Ingles. I forgot about that, but he was hurt. So that CJ trade, it's not like you even got much for him. That you got, I think that 2022 first round pick turned into that. I wonder if that pick turned into their lottery pick. I'm not sure, but 2 second rounders. Like it just wasn't a trade where it was a directionless trade. I mean, you got it to get draft picks, but like I said, it's like they changed their mind. So mid-season, they're like, fuck it, we're going to try to rebuild. And now kind of, I feel like their whole thing is, we actually may have something around Dame. Let's try to capitalize off of that, which is bullshit to me. That I'm not a fan of what they're doing as an organization as far as the moves they're making. It's just really, really weird right now. So, I'm confused. And if nothing I said makes sense, it's because I'm trying to figure this shit out too. Like, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. But if they're trying to rebuild, they have some solid, if that's their goal, which I think they should just do, go trade Dame and then try to get more draft compensation. They have a good starting point right now. Very good starting point. They're going to lose a lot, but they have a very good starting point.
Sure will.
Who would you trade them with, or where would you trade them? Damian Lillard.
I don't know, man.
And who would you get back? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, it's not a definitive answer because once you have players like your Damian Lillards or whoever you get back, I don't know if it's ever going to be equivalent to Damian Lillard. That's my thing.
No, it's not. I think if they end up trading him, it's going to be to kick off a rebuild. That's what, anytime they're going to trade Dame is going to be to kick off a rebuild. And that just may be the direction you need to go in because they just don't have assets right now that stick off paper for you to build something around Dame. Like Jeremy Grant Jeremy Grant may be the best you do this offseason.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up.
Yeah.
And who's your third best player? Like Josh Hart averaged 20 last year. Anthony Simmons, which is like the ugliest 20 ever. Anthony Simmons is there. But that's not a team that I'm confident is going to make the playoffs. It's just so they should just rebuild. There aren't enough assets right now for them to move around to even hope to get something good around Dame. I think Grant's the best they can do. So
yeah,
that's something.
Yeah, no.
Is what's name still there? From North Carolina, Nas. No, is his name not Nas Reed? Is that his name?
Nasir Little.
Nasir Little. I said Nas Reed.
Yeah, and he's still there, and he's another good like project, right? He's very good defensively. He's shown some good stuff offensively, but it's still not something ideal for Dame. You know what I mean?
I still didn't see how he got to be a top 5 pick. I still remember that. I was very confused. He was a lottery pick. He might not have been top 5, but he was a lottery pick.
Where was he picked at? Nasir Little draft.
This might be his third year.
He was 20. He was picked 25th actually. But
20. Damn, I was way.
But off. No, but he's still. People are still excited about him, but I'm still like, it's cool, but it still ain't shit. Around a dude who this is Giannis level stuff right now, where you're trying to. keep a guy happy, and it's just
he leaving. What nigga that's like 30 wants you to build a team around him?
Yeah. It's like nigga, damn, that nigga is 30, dude. Yeah, it's kind of like, all right.
He might have to. He might.
Is that reaching like Russ level? Kind of. You too. I remember I said like trade Russ, let somebody else build around him.
What are you saying? Like, we mean trade them and then
I'm saying that I don't think they're at that position to where you can build around them anymore.
Oh yeah,
you can build around Dame. My thing is, you can build a team around Dame because he's such a great player.
It's the question. Do they want you to build around him at that age? Because what nigga at that age wants to take all that time and
I get you.
Teach people all that stuff and do all that extra stuff you can do when you're younger.
No,
they want to win championships and retire. They ain't looking to build around nobody.
Oh, he definitely don't. Okay, but if you mean like rebuild around him, fuck no, he definitely don't want that. Hell no. That's like the worst thing situation for him to be in right now is to be on a team that's rebuilding. You know what I mean? That's horrible. That's actually terrible, nigga. Like that's like that's what I'm saying. Trade him because it's like not ideal for him. Like he probably has. I don't know how many years he's got left in his prime. He's a weird prime to measure because he's a shooter and shooters don't really like their game doesn't deteriorate a lot. And it's going to be interesting seeing how this generation of legendary shooters kind of how their game changes over time. But that's a whole different subject for another day. But it's nothing's really looking up right now for Portland. I'd only be positive about them if they want to go start rebuilding. And you can get a lot of draft compensation for Damian Lillard. A lot of teams would be willing to do that. I don't know where, because I'm not really hip on who has the best draft capital moving forward, but nor do I really care right now because I'm getting sick of hearing about the draft. I know we're talking about it. I'm getting sick of hearing about the draft. But it is what it is. This has been like one of the worst. Hey, we care about you, so we're gonna be like it's been one of the worst shows ever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
you don't know, but I don't know. They go help out Dame because they traded CJ to a solid team at least.
Yeah.
Even though their record might not have been great, we all know Pelicans have a lot of talent. So.
Yes, they do.
So they go help out Dame and trade him to I don't know, but they go help him out.
Yeah, they somewhere. What did they trade with like a shitty ass team? That'd be horrible.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Who's shitty? I can't even think of it.
Let's see.
The Wizard. No, they ain't shitty.
Ooh, I love that. We'd be so cold if that happened. It's not gonna happen. We'd be cold as hell.
No nigga that statue want to go to Washington
to play with Brad Beal and Kristaps Porzingis. Dame Lillard and Brad Beal is nasty.
Okay. Maybe Brad Beal. Don't say Kristaps. I ain't nobody.
Porzingis was cold for us last year when he played with us.
You was sitting down at home like the playoffs just like me.
Oh man, this nigga crazy.
Damn, both our teams ass. Damn, I
can't believe both teams. I can't believe I still can't believe them niggas.
We talk so much shit, bro, about our teams being good. Teams ass.
This dude's team.
Blake don't have a team.
You
know what Blake do? When this other team don't do well, he piggyback off the other team.
I like them all,
but I ain't gonna lie, I do the same thing. So I ain't even gonna fault him. I did it with the Mavericks, but yeah,
man. To our pick, we got Johnny Davis. I'm happy about. I'm interested to see how he fits in our offense, but I'm happy about it. He's a hell of a lot better than Corey Kispert. There are a lot of niggas I on that roster right now that I play him over. So I was satisfied with the pick. I thought we were going to end up getting who we projected to get. AJ Griffin. I'm glad we didn't make that move.
Or Shaden Sharp. Shaden Sharp was on the list.
Whoa, yeah, we were projected to get him. He ended up going a little higher. But I'm happy with Johnny Davis. And he played a couple years in college, so he's got some hooping experience. All these dudes do, but he's got some about those guys who stayed a couple years. Those guys end up panning out solidly. So
nice little piece.
Yeah.
You gotta be a talented motherfucker to get drafted when you ain't go to college or go play any basketball in Shaden Sharp. That's crazy to me. He just played high school basketball, skipped a year, and and he got drafted at 7. That shows me they see some talent in that little nigga.
That's shit.
I ain't gonna call him little because he bigger than me. My bad.
He a little nigga in age.
Yeah. Well, let me see. I'm probably not that much older than him.
Yeah, nigga probably 18 years old.
He's what? He's 18, 19?
Yeah, he gotta be 18. Yeah.
He's 19.
How old are we? We 20. We can do that.
I'm 21. Yeah,
damn, that's crazy. We finally older than niggas in the draft now.
That is. I realized that last year. I was like, yeah, nigga, we old.
That's so weird to think about.
Let's be honest, though. Some niggas that got drafted probably older than us. You'd be surprised.
couple niggas in here that definitely older than us.
Couple red shirts. Couple shirts.
A couple of that nigga AJ Griffin, like he about 30.
Nigga 30 getting drafted. Hell, nigga, a third of your life is over. Fuck, you need to give up basketball. I'm just playing.
Jalen Duren, that nigga look like
that nigga look like everybody uncle on their dad's side or something.
Do. Mark Williams.
You're like 2 Chainz.
Like you Jalen Duren?
No, you don't.
You don't look nothing like
that nigga like 2 Chainz. That's crazy.
Let me look him up. Hold on.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Oh, they said he looked like DeAndre Ayton, bro. Hold on.
he looked
hey, why when I typed his name up before a picture of DeAndre Ayton came up?
You lying?
No, I'll send it to you later.
Same thing with Nick Claxton. They both look like they from Atlanta.
They said nigga like he was straight from YSL.
I said it, YSL Claxton. That's his name.
YSL Claxton. What were y'all surprised with as far as like or who was like the sleeper pick for y'all? Like a team that really got a steal. I got a couple. One,
I'm
gonna say this nigga. I knew he was gonna say that. That's like his go-to. That's like his lame ass go-to joke that he go to, and it's not funny.
Lame ass go-to.
Malachi Branham slipped. I thought he was gonna go around like 15, 14. Because he had a lot of hype the last couple of weeks, but he ended up slipping to San Antonio. Another good piece they can bring off the bench, kind of experiment with. I think he's got more upside than Lonnie Walker and some of those other guys in that roster. And I think he'll fit within the offense. So we'll see what he does, but I think he was kind of a steal. I don't think they're going to win much next year, San Antonio, but though they're going to be okay. But he's going to have time to kind of go in there and try to show off some of this stuff. But that was like a big kind of I don't know if it was a steal, but I say it's a steal because as far as talent goes, I think he's one of the top 15 in the class, and he kind of slipped to 20. So yeah, that's one steal I got. Any like steals for you guys here?
I think Memphis kind of had a really good draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Memphis had a very good draft. They got David Roddy from Carl School, Colorado State.
Yeah.
Jake LaRavia.
From Wake Forest?
Yeah, from Wake Forest. Yeah. So I think they had a pretty nice draft alongside with the Pistons.
They got that white boy from Auburn, Walker Kessler, too. Unless they moved that
remember
pick.
Him.
They moved that pick.
Yeah, they moved him. They moved him to Minnesota. I would have liked if they got him though.
Yeah. Okay, so they did move to Minnesota. You're right. Yep.
Isn't that the big? No, I was about to say big dumb nigga. My bad. 7'1" dude.
Yeah, shot blocker from Auburn. Yep.
Big goofy looking. Look, Grayson Allen looking at him. But
yeah. He do like big old Grayson Allen.
I don't know. Probably my still is.
What'd you
say?
I said you like the same to yourself.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my still is EJ Liddell going to the Pelicans. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that. That's a good look team for him. He come off the bench, sooner or later he can average 10 points or something, and hopefully he accumulates some more points per game. But we'll see. He gets you some rebounds too. He can block some shots at his height. He's actually impressive. He's 6'7" and he's a kind of a nice shot blocker.
You could play him at a lot of different spots. He's going to get a lot of minutes at the small ball. I think defensively, I'd like to see what he's going to be able to do there too. But very versatile player.
Yeah, only place you can't play him is guard, and he can still dribble a little bit. But other than that, you can literally play him. I mean, you can't play him at center, but he can hold his own in some situations. But you really can't. Don't play him there, but you know what I'm saying.
If he really becomes a beast, if he like zeroes in like on a couple of skills like passing and then just defense, he can be like, I'm not saying he's going to end up being, but he can be like an extension of Draymond Green. Because I definitely think his game is more polished than Draymond Green was coming out of college, being kind of an undersized 4. He's not a great shooter right now from the perimeter, I don't think.
He's a good shooter. He's not a great shooter. You have to respect your jumper. You got to watch the clips, Ty. He's a good shooter. He ain't great. He's way better than Draymond.
Is he stretch the floor, play him at the 3? Like, is he that good? Is he that good? You can?
Yeah. You can rely on him to make jumps. Because I used to watch Ohio State all the time because they used to have Ohio State play. Who else they used to have playing that conference? But whatever. But I used to watch him play. He had knocked down some couple of threes or whatever. That's a good comparison though. I might be stretching. He's like a mixture to me of like a shorter version of Al Horford, but then he's also similarities with Draymond Green. He's like right in the middle of those.
That's a very good comparison.
So
that's a very good comparison.
You like Big Al. He's Big Al.
Big Al.
He's small Al because he's a little short.
But he can be that. I think he'll be that dirty work guy, as far as his role in the NBA. Blake, is there something funny? Is there something funny about that? I knew you. I thought you.
That boy smiling. That boy smiling like a little kid when he gets candy. Look creepy.
Yeah, like.
We should all be smiling, man.
Smile like one of them kids at that what's that Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory movie?
Right, nigga.
That movie is dark.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird movie.
Give me 1 second. I'm texting my mom right now. 1 second.
Okay. No, you good. But yeah. EJ Liddell, he gonna be a good. I think he gonna be a good pick for Pelicans. It depends. I don't know if Zion says he's gonna stay, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know.
His ass staying now.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So we can actually win.
Yeah. What was all that shit? Where was all that shit during the year when your ass could have played and helped him?
Yeah, no.
I don't think nothing's wrong with that nigga like that.
Oh, Carl don't never see anybody.
Man, no, because all of a sudden when they start playing good, they saying, "Oh, Zion's ramping up his workouts."
Somebody could break their leg and then Carl talking about, "Oh, you all right? Just walking off."
Yeah, just walk it off. It can't hurt that bad. People get killed and shit. You can't hurt that bad.
A bit of quick on this shit. Sacktown. They was on Golden.
What time?
I said they better quit calling Sacramento Sacktown. That don't sound right. But anyway, so
Listen.
niggas was on Golden State's
Sacktown.
Niggas was
what's that? Never mind.
Just niggas was in love with Golden State's pick, Patrick Baldwin.
I don't care.
Yeah, they was like, we finna be so cold here. They finna develop him. I'm like, nigga, calm y'all ass down. Now, I can't say fuck it. I'm gonna take that back because I always did give Golden State credit for how they develop young players. Yeah. So let me give them their credit. This is a good pick, and I think if they groom him up the right way, he can be another good piece.
Your boy,
to that championship run.
Your boy James Wiseman is going, Blake.
No, he's not.
They drafted a nigga basically damn near this height. Damn near.
Yeah.
They play two different positions. No, he ain't going. James Wiseman ain't going.
James Wiseman, that nigga. I think they trade that nigga. They don't need that nigga.
Not trading him.
They don't need him.
Stop it.
They are. They go. Why should they trade him?
Trade him for like another draft pick or whatever.
Because first of all, he hasn't even been on the court the first 2 years to even be playing. That's signs right there.
Well, who you gonna trade him for, Carl?
I don't know. They'll figure it out, nigga. I don't know.
That'd be less a reason to trade him since he hasn't played.
Yeah, but
exactly.
I'm just saying though, at a player like that, if you're that young and you're gonna be hurt at that age, you're gonna be hurt when you get older too. So it's like the likelihood of him just staying healthy and helping them is like kind of not good.
Thank you. Because he's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be more impactful than Kevon Looney. Because he has too much experience. So I think they're gonna bring him off the bench. Is what I think they should do, and then just kind of let him be in. There are gonna be a lot of really young lineups next year for Golden State when Curry and like Clay or whatever out the game. So put him in there, see what he does. But you got to up his value before you can move him right now.
Because they still got Moses Moody, Toscano Anderson on the team. They still got Kamiga. He's not playing over them. I don't see it.
I think he will because remember he started his first year.
Yeah, but they started after they were bad when they tried to see what they had. But now they won a championship. That's why I'm saying I don't know if they think they really. It depends what they think. If he proves he can stay healthy, I think they give him a chance. But if he keeps getting hurt, I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
Yeah, I think you give him a little time and let him up his value. Because my thing is, he doesn't have any value right now for you to even trade him. And like, what are you getting back for him? Type shit. So kind of see what he does. Yeah, and then see what you can get from him. But I don't think they're in any. They already won a championship, so like they're playing with house money with him. So there's like no pressure to do anything with James Wiseman.
You're gonna be in the Aiden as role if he ever becomes what he becomes. Like 16 to 18 points a game, if that, probably 16.
Yeah.
10 rebounds.
Shit, Aiden's first year with Chris Paul, that nigga averaged 14, but averaged like 1 billion rebounds. So. Yeah.
Damn, he too good to be having 14 points. And that's not really on him. It's just the game has transcended so far away from post play. They shoot too many threes and they go on the perimeter a lot. So it is what it is.
That's why I hate with these mock drafts or whatever, like these player breakdowns, they'll like bring up like a nigga's ability to post up. I'm like, ain't nobody doing that shit in the NBA. Like no one's throwing the ball down deep into the post. Yeah.
They're not. A nigga will post up, he'll look you dead in your eye and shoot a three.
Yeah. Or now what they'll do is what they do to pull the chair shit and they'll just make your ass fall. These niggas is not posting up.
That shit hilarious.
Yeah. Charlotte, we got to give Charlotte their credit. I know they traded. Okay, Blake, let me ask you this. So they traded Jalen Duren. Charlotte did, I think, to New York, right?
Yeah.
Big pickup from New York, but what? So what did they end up getting for Jalen Duren when they traded him away?
I
gotta go back and look.
I'm not too sure. I don't know if they already had that Mark Williams pick or something. They had something because I think it was like a 3-team trade with New York.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure New York was supposed to get Jalen Duren. They traded him to Charlotte, and then Charlotte traded him to Pistons for something. Basically, because I know that because New York basically walked away with nothing that whole draft. So
Jalen Duren is a Piston.
Yeah.
Okay, good pick up for them. Yeah, they did some weird 3-team. They traded him one way and then another way after that. It was weird.
That's nothing.
Yeah, you talking about Charlotte? I have to ask you all a question about Steve Clifford getting hired there again.
Oh yeah,
as their head coach.
Michael Jordan's a terrible GM. How the hell you hire the same coach you fired? That's stupid. Don't fire him then if you was gonna hire him. I meant to talk about that's the dumbest shit ever. I hate when people do that. Hire the same person twice.
You got a better roster?
How about you go apply for that job?
I get it too, based off who Michael Jordan hired. Good Lord.
But even though they moved Duren, I like the Mark Williams pickup, and I think they should use him because I it's something off about how they've kind of used rookies the last couple of years. Like I know James Borrego, remember LaMelo's rookie year, LaMelo came off the bench the first couple of months, and then last year Kai Jones didn't even fucking play for real. He played Nick Richards, I think, more than Kai Jones.
James Bouknight should have played.
James Bouknight barely got in sometimes or whatever.
Because once he got a little clock or whatever, you saw him dunking on people. That shit was vicious. I remember who did he dunk on? It was something crazy.
He caught a body. I remember that shit. He caught a body on a nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Niggas was moving him around. So I hope they actually play Mark Williams because this is exact. They cried the whole offseason about needing a big guy who can kind of run the floor.
You got him
in the paint. You got him. Ride with him, work with him, man. Y'all ain't that good to where y'all can just be throwing rookies to the side. Play them. You know what I mean? Seriously.
It's Charlotte.
I can't stand them niggas, dude. The last 2 years they got embarrassed in the fucking plan.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand Charlotte for some reason.
I don't know. And this time I can't blame it on Mike. Mike picked some good talent.
There's a lot of talent.
For the first time in 20 years, he picked some good talent. But it's just,
I know why you can't stand him.
He can't stand greatness, Blake.
Hating on greatness.
I knew he was about to say that.
Hating on greatness.
Well, he great at playing basketball, but running a team, that's something.
I don't know why that man is a GM or whatever he is.
He's the owner. He's the owner, nigga. You don't know your own dude. He owner. He own the team. That's what helped him get. That's what helped. So if you all have a lot of money out there, own a team, that'll boost your net worth up. That's what helped him with that.
He needs to just own at this point. Just keep on owning. I'm your owner.
Is he the GM and owner?
Yeah,
he probably is both.
Let me look it up because I don't want to blame this nigga for nothing. Hold up.
I own you.
I mean, no, but if you're the owner, you still have say so on what to move, so it don't matter.
He got a lot of say so.
You know how he is. Everything they do, they run by him. So he has a lot to say so.
Let's see.
Because I know some niggas that are owners, they just let the other people choose. But Michael Jordan, we all know he's more.
You better go pick this nigga. Yeah, no, they better play Mark Williams. I really like that pick. We've predicted. So let's talk about the ones we all predicted right, which is always cool to look at. We predicted the Mark Williams pick. We actually predicted them getting him second. I think with the 15th pick. That was our second pick. We predicted them getting that. We predicted OKC. Blake predicted Keegan Murray. I think after that, everything kind of fell apart because there's nothing we were correct about here after this. I think one of y'all picked.
Go ahead.
Maybe one of y'all picked Jeremy Sochan to San Antonio. Maybe San Antonio had a good ass draft.
It was Blake.
Yeah.
No, I picked him to Charlotte. I'm pretty sure.
I know one thing. After 10 or 15, they just start picking tall niggas.
Yeah, no.
6'11".
Yeah, there wasn't. I think after 15, it was kind of like a big fall off.
And the highlight
San Antonio had a very good draft though. They got Malachi Branham and Jeremy Sochan. So they got two guys who near the end or the draft were getting a lot of hype. They made out very well. So
in the highlight clip for the niggas that was 6'11", 7 feet, that just say high motor. I'm like, it's nothing
Yeah, oh
else.
God, high motor, defensive upside. What else they?
I'm like, bro, they show one clip of the dude from Tennessee. He a little short dude. Well, not short, but short to them.
My nigga Kennedy Chandler, that nigga so cold.
They showed him just stealing the ball. I'm like, this nigga got way more highlights than that.
Peyton Watson got drafted averaging 3 points.
Who did?
Peyton Watson in the first round.
Who the hell is he?
He came from UCLA.
3 points.
Averaged how much he averaged?
3 points in 12 minutes.
Was he like a highly touted prospect before?
I think in high school, yeah.
Peyton Watson is his name, right?
Yeah.
I remember him.
I think Washington get him or somebody else.
He's 6'8". Okay. OKC got him.
Oh, okay.
But year by year, they keep pushing those limits where they're like, this guy's a project. Like they push the limits every year. Like it's a dude who can average 9 points one year, and they're like, oh, yeah.
Or actually, the Nuggets got him. OKC traded to the Nuggets.
That's the dream, bro. You averaging 3 points, get drafted in the first round, all that money.
Let me look up his
He has
stats,
all
bro.
the intangibles and the upside is what they like to say. That's their favorite word, intangibles.
Let me look it up, bro.
Dude, I look fucking horrible at that, bro.
Just remember, there's a lot of people that look worse than you.
True. And ugly.
Yeah, Blake, 3 points, 3
3 points in 12 minutes.
God, good Lord. I mean,
he had to have been like a highly touted.
Maybe he had the player of the year and dunked on somebody. I don't know.
Some shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
The hell? You get
I wonder if it was a nigga ever got drafted. I wonder if it was a nigga who ever got drafted based off of one play. Like they like, oh, we got to sign this nigga.
Oh, in football, I know.
Really?
The Davion Clowney.
Word?
Well, no, he
did have a great year though, but that's what people know him for though. That big ass hit. That nigga came up the middle. Boom. That shit was funny.
It definitely like in the 70s or whatever, they were drafting dudes based off of like one play. Like, oh, this dude made a reverse layup. We're definitely picking his ass.
Nigga made a reverse layup with his eyes closed.
Right. Oh, he's definitely going to the NBA. You said what, Blake?
The top 10 pick in the 70s.
Right. Top 10 pick in the 70s was like, yeah, that, oh God. I would have hated those drafts. Jesus Christ.
I think we would have been the top 3 picks in the 50s.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, everybody would have been in the NBA in the 50s.
We would have been running game.
Most niggas who would have been in the NBA in the 50s. Oh my God.
Yep. But is there any other draft things you all were like kind of shocked or you liked, or who was your favorite pick? Or I think we already said favorite pick part, but
I can't think of nothing else from this one, man.
I like Marjon Bootcamp. I like him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh,
I like him.
I just remember one. The Cavaliers drafted Mobley's brother. I mean, we could talk.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas play just alike. It's so weird.
They got my guy Agbaji too from Kansas. That was a very good pickup. They kind of let him slip. I feel like he was a top 10 prospect. You said what?
That boy going to Cleveland.
He'll be good for them as far as like a stretch shooter, can play defense. Hawks got AJ Griffin, so they're another guy that can stretch the floor. And they're banking. I think they really need him to come here to defend too. Like they were on his ass a little bit about his defense in college because he came in as a dude that they said could be a great 3-and-D player. That's when he was top 5 projected. Like during the season, they were talking about, oh, he can play defense too, and then that kind of fell off near the end of the year. So if he can step it up defensively, he can be one of those guys who can come in and be impactful from his rookie year. But there are a lot of guys who kind of went to these semi-contenders, like at least these playoff contenders that I think are going to contribute early. Like I said, Mark Williams, Dyson Daniels, as far as a great defensive player, I think is going to get a lot of playing time in the playoffs. Who are some other guys here that are going to make an impact from year one? I think, trying to think if there's like anybody else here. Not really.
One thing off topic, I feel like since they got Jalen Duren, y'all still think the Pistons are going to make a run at Aiden?
Nah. Oh, that's a good question. That's actually a really good question.
I don't think he wants to go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to Detroit in free agency ever.
Yeah, true. But should they make a run at him now?
Nah.
Yeah, I think if you trying to, it makes no sense to even have him here, honestly, because you're not going to make the playoffs for another couple of years.
So long.
And bringing him here doesn't make you a playoff team. Like it just doesn't. It's just too much inexperience all around. Maybe a playing team, but I don't know. Maybe not even that. He said, "Nah."
Playing shit.
What you got? Develop them and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll make Detroit, because Detroit, right? They're not going to win, but they're going to be fun as hell to watch. Like Cade is already fun to watch. Sadiq Bey is already fun to watch. Yeah, you said what?
Isaiah Stewart too.
But I was always questioning that nigga.
You talking about the wannabe Street Fighter?
Yeah, that man got a fight, man. Yeah. But I was kind of questioning him. Like, is he the guy you want to go with as your future big? So I kind of think, like getting Jalen Duren, having him. This dude's a dumbass. I just seen this nigga jumping on a trampoline with weights in his. My bad. Sorry, I was on Instagram getting distracted. But I think you kind of let those two guys kind of do their thing. I think they can play off each other too, because Isaiah Stewart can stretch the floor a little bit. Jalen Duren is kind of like, I feel like they want to use him more as a pick and roll dunker spot guy. I say that a lot. That's like the new favorite. That's like everybody's new favorite term now of basketball, is that he can play on the dunker spot. But I like him. I think he's a good pick for them. And I think they're going to be probably more fun to watch than a lot of other young teams in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Question. As far as young teams go, rank like the ones that you're like most excited to watch next season as far as young teams go.
I like Ty just went on about a 5-minute love fest with Detroit. So I'll say Detroit. Let's see. Would you still count Memphis as a young team?
They're young in age, so yes.
All right. Oh yeah, Memphis.
Memphis probably won it.
Yeah, I mean, already won.
Shit. Who else?
Your boys.
Who?
Houston, Nick. Or is that still your team?
Yeah, that's right.
See, you're not even a real fan.
I forgot I was a fan of them niggas.
See, look at them.
I say Houston, OKC, and Orlando, to be honest with you. That's
Orlando's gonna be fun to watch.
Only 5 that I think have some kind of future being good in this league.
Yeah.
No disrespect to everybody else, but yeah.
No, it's disrespectful.
I
know. I'll probably say the Memphis.
I just noticed you got this chair.
What?
You got the chair.
Fake chair on the side.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about the chair, your chair on your screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was confused. Yeah, but Memphis, Detroit, Houston. Who am I missing? Magic. But no, I put OKC. I put OKC at 4, then Magic at 5.
I like the Lions too.
You just
that go along with the Pistons. So
yeah, it's Houston rebounded very well, because they like for Jabari Smith to fall in their hands. Like that put them in, like, that stepped they shit up by a couple years up. I know we said what was the thing we said about Houston a lot last year? They did a rebuild in one draft. Yeah, like they did a whole rebuild in one draft. This steps them up big time. Like Jabari Smith is probably the best player in this class. They got the best player in this class probably at 3, which is really dope for a team that is where they're at right now. They
full draw. Detroit and Houston full draw last year. Y'all niggas both thought they was gonna make the play in. I was like, no.
I definitely did.
Yeah, I got a little happy. I understand why. Well, no, I don't. But I understand why. Kind of.
I definitely did.
But they might make it this year. No, they won't. But Detroit might. I guess. I don't know.
On wall now.
True.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna switch to something else. What do you all think of the Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving situation? About people saying you think Kevin Durant want to leave if Kyrie Irving gets does a sign and trade with somebody else, or will Kevin Durant stay if Kyrie Irving leaves, or what do you think about that whole situation?
I think it's funny because it's just funny seeing shit not work. Like it. So let's break down how this all started, right? The nigga leaves Boston to come to Brooklyn to play with KD, right? That's how it got started, or did it stick?
No, Kyrie Irving was there first. Remember with Karis LeVert and Then the next year Kevin Durant came to join him.
So then it was cool, right? We were just gonna wait for KD and Kyrie to get healthy, because remember that was that year where none of them were together. And then we wait, and then we finally get them together, and they play very well together off the get-go.
They got hurt.
Right?
They got hurt that second year again.
Yep. And then now comes Harden. So we're thinking I just remember thinking this is the That trade was the most shocking, not shocking because they talk about it for a minute, but was the most insane trade we've ever seen because we literally have, at that point in time, the 3 best offensive players on the same team, right? Mm-hmm. And thinking there's no one who can beat them. And then injuries happen, right? I think Kyrie was kind of the guy to go down. And then there was some stuff here and there with Harden. It was just guys were getting hurt left and right, and they end up losing in the conference semifinals against Milwaukee. And so now we go into this next year, and all hell breaks loose, right? It breaks loose. Kyrie doesn't play half the games. KD's hurt for a minute. And then there's a point where we're stuck with fucking Kessler Edwards and these bunch of these random guys as starters, and it was just ugly. And now there's this turmoil. There's this ridiculous turmoil. So I think the lesson is what it is. Develop your teams over time because it ain't always going to work when you're sitting there trying to get every all-star to play with each other. It's not always going to work.
Because like I'm saying, if Kyrie Irving leaves, that just leaves Kevin Durant there by himself, hung out and dry. And I don't know if they can really build around him like that fast. Because like I said, he's 30, like coming up on 34 years old. He don't want you to just take hella years to build around him. He's probably go book 2 and say, I want to be traded.
Yeah.
And he's never done that. He always lives out his contract. Yeah. Go ahead, Blake.
You stuck with no, I said, and then he leaves, and then you stuck with Ben Simmons. So.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, it's crazy how we go from Ben Simmons being the biggest issue now. Kyrie is not even going to be like, we're not even sure if he's even going to be a net. I think it's as simple as you sign him back. I think it's that simple. I told y'all last week or last episode, I'm investing in Kyrie. It's just to make it easier on yourself because there's no way that nigga goes and signs an MLE at all. Mm-hmm. You telling me Kyrie Irving gonna go sign $6 million?
A mid-level except
yeah. Hell no. So sign the nigga and quit crying. And if you do anything major, like go trade Ben Simmons and try to get something back for him, which you can go get, and you still be a contender. Don't make shit difficult. Give this man his money and just run it out, bro. And then go get something for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has a $30+ million contract. People still know he's a dominant defensive player. He's probably the best defensive player in the NBA when healthy. Go trade him, nigga, and get something for him.
I don't even know that. I ain't seen him play. I'm just playing.
Oh, damn.
That's the honest question. I ain't seen him play in a year. He might have lost a step. You never know.
Does he have a defensive player of the year award or he never won one?
Nope. What's the name? Edged him out. Your boy Rudy Tootie, Fresh Fruity.
I still think Ben is the best defender in the NBA. But trade his ass and then get something for him or just play him. But this shouldn't be that complicated at all. It really shouldn't. You gonna sign the nigga. Because this team's in worse situations right now. This nigga's paying John Wall money. The nigga not even available to play. So
that's crazy to me. This nigga's making almost $40 million a year. He's not playing.
There's a huge difference. John Wall's available. John Wall can play. They just paying him money just to sit there, which is a dream job.
True.
You get paid $3 million to sit on the bench. Good Lord.
Not even sit on the bench. He don't even come to the games.
Yeah.
Damn. I saw a tweet the other day. I think over the last 4 seasons, he's played 40 games and made over $140 million.
It's hilarious. I love seeing them niggas finesse things.
John Wall, let me hold a little something. You don't need. Let me hold a little something.
You remember that random picture, that meme with that nigga crying for no reason? I remember that shit. That shit was hella funny. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
most basketball we see John Wall plays at the little pickup gym. That's it.
No God. So his list includes Kyrie's list includes the Lakers, the Clippers, the Knicks, the Heat, Dallas. Dallas would be amazing, but that's like a lot of guards there, and to me, that'll just totally push out the Jalen Brunson thing. None of those space. Yes, I'm saying all this is gonna come down to him signing MLE. It's not gonna happen. Quit making shit so complicated and just sign this nigga back for the money he's worth, and just see what happens. Hope he doesn't get healthy. Manage his time because you can definitely do that. But he's not playing half the season next year. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because that rule isn't in place. So health wasn't even an issue for him last year. It was just the rule. So, manage his time, play. You know what I'm saying? This niggas with on big contracts to get hurt. Manage their time right. How do you think the Clippers feel about Kawhi? Ain't nobody complaining about that nigga's availability. That nigga has barely played. That nigga he may be on Kyrie's level as far as not being available.
He might be a little worse.
Yeah. And niggas ain't, but no one has a problem with paying him a lot. No one. So
I didn't remember I said if this don't work, I said they might need to trade one of them. I remember saying that.
You did, but most niggas, Yeah, you did, but most niggas don't. Most niggas ain't saying shit about Kawhi.
They ain't gonna catch that. Nah, because it's when people get hurt like that, like Kawhi, you got Kyrie. What's another nigga? Anthony Davis. It's just like, do I want to give them all that money and they're not gonna be there to play?
Yeah,
that's a gamble that's a gamble you take.
Yeah, honestly. I think, just like I said, man, if you're that scared about injuries, which weren't an issue with them last year, just manage his time. You know what I'm saying? But his issue last year was just the what you call it, the rule. But if you'd have played half the season or something like that, or more than half the season or something like that, I think they would have been much better off, and he would have been top 5 MVP voting if he would have ended up playing the whole season. Maybe could have been who won it this year, Jokic. If that nigga Kyrie played the whole year, he'd have been top 3 MVP voting for me.
If Kyrie played the whole year, is in his whole career, we all know he'll rack up the MVPs, but he hasn't. Yeah. That's the problem.
Kyrie played for a whole year, his whole career. That nigga would be top 5 without a doubt.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I wanted to see him win one. And Boston, he had that. One of them years, he had one good year, and the other one was better than the other. Was it the first one versus the second? I can't remember, but he had
his first one because they went on that. It was like on some Steph Curry shit. Like his stats didn't just hop off the charts, but they had like a dope ass record. Like I remember they went on a long ass winning streak. And he definitely was a candidate then.
He should have stayed with that team, but I
think so too. Under different coaching, I think so too. It definitely could have worked.
I think it was tripping. Seeing that merge with Jason Tatum and everything like that now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Jason Tatum would have been emerging with Kyrie. Because Kyrie demands the ball a lot. So I don't know. That's not indictment on him. I'm just saying that's what a lot of players, it's not as easy to develop when somebody has the ball more than you.
Yeah. That's very, very true. That's very, very true. I will say my rebuttal to that is Tatum developed under Kemba, but still Kemba wasn't getting the touches Kyrie was getting. So
Kemba wasn't Kemba anymore.
Yeah. True.
I don't know. It could have happened, but I just don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a bunch of ifs with that. But yeah, I Brooklyn could. I really think, man. I really think with them, they should just make it easy on themselves and just because they've made it very difficult. They made it difficult on themselves to me the day they even went and traded for Harden. Like it was kind of like, remember how good they were before that happened? It was kind of like, do you even need to go make this move or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But I guess.
Who did they have, bro? Did they still have Caris LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah, LeVert and Dinwiddie, Jared Allen.
I don't like, bro. When they traded Caris LeVert, I remember I wanted Caris LeVert. I'm like one of the few. It's not many Caris LeVert fans. Yeah. I'm like a Caris LeVert fan. Not, I might be the only one. God damn it, I don't care. Yeah. But I was saying I wish the Lakers would have got him when they traded for him, or in a 3-team trade if they could sneak in there some way, like the Pacers did. Oh well.
Yeah, man.
Isn't Caris LeVert still with the? No, he with Cleveland. Never mind.
He with Cleveland. Yeah, it's just really weird, man. But they're making it. I think they're making it way too difficult. Pay this nigga his money because you're talking about a dude who can put up over 25 on like fucking 55% shooting, and he's a guard. He's a guard.
Look, if they would have never did that James Harden trade, and just kept Caris LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie, they would have been in much better shape right now.
Yeah, very true. I think they just doing themselves by just trying to do way too much. Also, I don't think Nash is the best head coach. There's a lot of things you complain about Brooklyn, but there's something around the franchise. If they screw up, you have James Harden, KD, and Kyrie on your team at one point, and you get nothing about it. Like if they get nothing out of the point, they get nothing out of their KD and Kyrie years. It's a GM and a coach bust, in my opinion.
I was just about to say this is not the first time they have a GM and a coach bust. Remember Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett?
Yeah.
You traded a couple. You traded some of your future away for some aging all-stars.
Yeah.
So.
Celtics got Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck. Brooklyn needs. I'm gonna keep coming back to it. Fuck it. Brooklyn needs to just pay this man his money, because like you're literally niggas do stuff on upside, right? Oh shit, I got you. So. Niggas do shit based on, we'll be done in like a couple minutes. Niggas do shit based on upside, right? You draft Kyrie, you pay Kyrie. The nigga, when he's healthy and when he's available, you know what you're getting from him. There's no question about that. And you, like I said, you don't bank on another pandemic happening. That's really what the issue was the pandemic with Kyrie. He's going to be healthy next year. Take time to focus on his health and all that, but that they shouldn't. I don't think they should bother with the idea of trading that nigga or not paying that nigga. I think that's some bullshit. And they're trying to show they got leverage right now, which they do, but they need to quit being hoes and pay him.
So you saying if they don't sign him, that's not. I don't know why I just thought about using this. That's not P. I'm gonna use.
That ain't P. Hell no.
I'm gonna use the young people's language. That's not P if he don't sign him.
Yeah, sign that nigga acting like they acting like hoes right now, Kyrie. They're trying to prove a point. They're trying to prove a point. Is what it looks like. So I get philosophical.
I'll tell you, it's some deep rooted issues between them and the organization that I feel like we think we know on the outside, but we don't know because some of it's weird to me. Like you telling me he just took off without saying anything to anybody. They didn't know. That whole situation was weird to me too.
Yeah, somebody need to fight.
I think that's when it started. I don't even think they care about the pending. I think what made them feel uneasy was that situation. And then Kyrie was like, "Well, I'm here now, so why?" I don't know.
Yeah, man, weird shit. We'll see. Something's gonna happen next couple of weeks. July 1st is coming up, so something's gonna happen, and we'll see what it is. Y'all, it's all we got today. Don't forget to download new episodes on Spotify and Apple. You want to start your own podcast? Get started with Buzzsprout. Link is in the description. And we're going to see you guys on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time.
8